We are live.
Yeah.
Anyone out there, and can you hear us? Oh, hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Cecilia. Hey, Dawn. Hold on, I might have to get my reading glasses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's mostly why we're here, Dave and Laura. Okay. Craig, you're moderating, by the way. Thank you. I just noticed you're already moderator because I had you from before. So you see any jerks, you can get rid of them for us. Auntie Laura, hey, hey, hey. We got your question. All right. We will give this a moment to see if anyone... Oh, you're putting off dinner for this? Oh, boy. A lot of pressure. Yeah, we're going to talk about Florida, all the things, because it's not looking good. Okay, thank you, Donald. Gracie wants to give lickies.
Look at me.
This is like a very unplanned, unorganized live stream for you all. Hey, Christy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Steve. Hi, Joe. Hiya, hiya, everyone. Yeah, I know. Cat 5. Grab beer and run like hell. That's not a bad plan. Hey, Alan. Good to see you. Sorry about Gracie. She's
She'll settle down here in a minute.
Hey, Deb. Michigan's on our list. We still have not made it up your way. We're excited for that.
The way things are going, maybe we ought to just head straight there.
Yeah, we should just go there next. Hey, Alan. See a lot of familiar icons in our chat area. Thank you guys for joining us. We figured most of our audience was evacuating on the road and trying to get out of Florida, so it's fun to see some other folks in here. Don't step on any goat heads. Yeah, well, they're here in Colorado too. Hey, Ken and Carla. Okay, I guess we'll get started. So we just kind of impromptu. We were feeling like, thank you for the hearts. Illinois is not a bad place to be right now. We first of all, we were so overwhelmed with the fact that during Helene, everyone was checking on us and thinking of us. And we just thought that was crazy, and that we have such an amazing community that we wanted to just get on and like just be here present with you, check in with you. I know a lot of you are in the path of the storm. We're in the path of the last storm, and you were still checking on us, checking on mom and dad. There's mom. So you can ask her questions directly if you're worried about her. Oh, the astronaut suit. Yeah, we didn't bring it with us on the RV trip. I have my Artemis shirt on though.
Yeah.
Let me see, Artemis. But
my kids brought me this one from the Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
They went up to Iowa and went to the Field of Dreams.
Hey, Eric. Arts Pop's my brother. He's going to help moderate you in case there's any jerks. Hey, Cindy. Yeah. So Canada. We love Canada. Yeah, we're out. We're not there. Our mom is there. Our brother's there. Our aunt's there. Our dad's there. Our cousins are there. But we're not there. Thank you. Thank you. I love this shirt. And we're hoping to see Artemis in the near future take off, hopefully. Okay. Dreaming Out Loud. Thank you. Hey, guys. Tennessee.
How are things
in Tennessee?
Tell us about it. We just drove through Tennessee.
We just drove through there. We worried about all of you. Hey, Lynn. Hey. All right. We always have to take a few minutes because this is really why we're here. We just want to say hi to you guys and talk to you. We see a lot of our like regular for years followers on here. Watching from the Keys. How's it going down there? Are you guys going to leave or are you evacuating or are they even telling you to? North Carolina, you are in our thoughts every day, Lynn. Yeah, Starship will be cool too. So let's get back to it. Anyway, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida. This is the main reason we wanted to jump on here. Oh, I'm glad you guys are safe. Dreaming out loud RVing.
We got Donald in Florida.
Gonna Oh, Denellen. Cool. You're in our neighborhood. You're where my parents and family are.
We hear the highway's pretty busy going through town.
Yeah, we hear everyone is backed up trying to. They said it's the largest evacuation since for years. So doing good in Texas. Okay. Well, we do want to know how you guys are. We know that there's several followers and friends on here that have been directly impacted, and it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, it wasn't. If you saw our video, we were up on top of what was it called? Camp Town Bald?
Brasstown Ball.
Brasstown Bald. And we were looking out at all the territory that got flooded. So
Yeah, Lynn, I'm glad that you're okay. And I know there's so many people still missing. There's so many people cut off. It's just devastating. And now, Milton. Here comes Milton. Sounds so harmless, Milton, but not. Doesn't look like it's going to be harmless. So, thanks, Timothy. If I start coughing, it's because we have windows open. We don't have the air on, so we can hear. You guys can hear us. It's hot here, and there's campfires going, so it might get to me. It's an older storm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Christy. Yeah, and the I, Tampa.
Eric was making a joke. It's an older storm.
Oh, Milton. I get it. Okay.
Not Milton Bradley, probably. Milton. What Milton are you referring to, Eric?
Cecilia, I know a lot of people still are completely cut off. There's still people missing up north. So I know that they're trying to get Starlink out to people and, there's generators, but a lot of people are just way up in mountains and they're completely cut off. So Gracie's doing good. We had a little bit of a scare, but she's doing better. Yeah, Florida. All right, we're going to continue to try to talk to you and just say the thing why we're on here. Basically, we just we're first of all, we're so grateful for you all. I don't know if you all are following our posts in the community post. I will post updates when we don't get videos out or if there's things going on in between videos, such as hurricanes or travel things or whatever. Just look at our community posts on our page, and that's where I do little updates and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. See, y'all are so sweet. So we have people literally, yeah, Dave, we're far enough from storm surge. We had people who had homes damaged, and they were checking on us, and we just thought that was amazing, crazy, overwhelming. I mean, we're just so grateful for this community. So we just wanted to do a quick check-in. There's so many things happening. The bleep is hitting the fan. And with another hurricane coming, we wanted to let you guys know because we have a lot of new followers. Thank you. Welcome to the crazy. But that we wanted to let you know that we are not in Florida. We are still in Colorado in the RV with our kids, grandkids, and friends and other family. So mom, dad, Eric, Aunt Charlene, we have some cousins who are in Tampa. They are still in Florida, and they are as prepared as they can be. Are we reconsidering keeping our Florida home? It's been crazy. No, that hasn't crossed our mind. we'll just be happy if we have a home to go back to. But
we're kind of glad that the fifth wheel didn't sell, because it's been great on this trip. It's like really comfortable for being here for a long term. We've been a couple
mhm,
of months on the road,
mhm.
but we know that we'll have a place to hang our hat if the house ends up blowing down.
Or getting badly damaged or something, at least we
Yeah.
have the RV and we've already lived in the RV, so it's not wouldn't be a big deal to us that in that way. There's a lot of people worse off than us, so we thank you for your love, your prayers, your thoughts, your checking in on us. So send all that good stuff to all these other people in great need.
Community in Ocala under mandatory evacuation, Stacy and Andy.
Okay,
New
good
home.
good to
Yeah,
know.
sorry.
Good to
So,
know that though, because, I mean, I think mom and dad are probably in, evacuation too, but, the biggest concern for our properties, mom's properties, are we have lots of trees, so winds and tornadoes could be pretty bad, um, for all of us, so that's kind of what we have to wait and see. None of us are near storm surge areas.
and it's hard to be wishing that the storm would stay south of us,
Yeah,
because you're wishing a lot of pain on other people
on a big community of
that
people.
and
Yeah.
Tampa is just all kinds of folks in Tampa are under the gun.
Yeah, well, Clearwater,
But
yeah, everything, but, one of the problems is there's so much debris still everywhere, and they're trying to clear it out, but there's just no way it's gonna get clear before this next hurricane, so it's just gonna make it even more dangerous, having that stuff floating, blowing, storm surge and wind all over. It's gonna make it a much more dangerous situation. Lynn, my husband's company took a bunch of supplies to the mountains, and my friends and daughter-in-law took a bunch of thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lynn, thank you so much. Anything you guys can do to help, there's all kinds of places to donate. There's people taking stuff in. Just anything you can do to help. That's one of the hard things for us being here is we feel like we're not helping. We just feel like we're safe in our RV and we're not there helping.
yeah, our entire algorithm for YouTube's all switched over from RVing channels to people that are, helicopters landing on mountain roads with
Supplies.
electric lines overhead, and one of them I was watching, the wife is in the passenger seat, and she's looking back at the for tail swing in a helicopter.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating. Yep, Sarasota as well. Hey, Neil, in a little bit. Thanks for joining us. We're not staying on topic at all. We're just talking to you right now. Yeah, hurricane stuff. That's Gracie. She's wanting something. This is real life. So, anyway, we had some people ask some questions. Um, and we want to kind of update you on our plans or our lack thereof plans at this point. Did you hear Gracie? Yeah. Yeah, the Gulf is like a bathtub. Literally, it's terrible. Okay, so everyone knows now about mom. Everyone who's asked about mom and dad and Eric and Aunt Charlene, you know where they're at, and they're in a solid block home. They're more inland. They don't have to worry about storm surge. It's trees. It's a lot of rain could do things, but that's where that is. Um, So should we get to questions now? Do you guys want the questions now? We only got a few questions, but it kind of mixes into some of the rest of the stuff.
Well, we're getting a lot of questions
Yeah, we're
live.
getting a lot of questions live. So first off, we're still waiting on a baby to be born, our granddaughter, our second granddaughter. So
Our fifth grandchild.
our fifth grandchild. So that's why most of our trip has been just sitting in Colorado in state parks. Um,
Eight.
and
So
she's late, so
a week
little one. Come on. So there's videos coming up from some Colorado adventure videos, but most of our well, there's also been some truck problems, some other things we will save for the videos when I get them done. But so you've got some stuff coming up from our travels from Colorado, but most of our time has been spent just hanging out with our grandkids, our family. We've had some awesome visits with friends who have been here, and yeah, so it's been a lot of that sort of thing, not a lot of doing traveling. So we had someone ask, hold on, let me pull up our questions because I can't even think straight right now. It's really hard when there's lots of you talking for me to think straight. Okay, so Keith Ward 2565. Are you enjoying being back on the road again? Have you found anything in particular that you miss about traveling full time? Go.
Yeah, we're enjoying being on the road, but we don't really feel like we're on the road. We had some adventures on the way out here that you probably saw in our videos.
Georgia.
Georgia and Tennessee and Arkansas, and saw some new things, and it felt good to be out seeing new things again that we haven't seen before. The last 6 weeks we're just kind of fitting back into the old Colorado routine, and it's all about getting together with friends and family, and
waiting on a granddaughter.
Yeah, a lot of traffic in Denver. So.
Yeah. So when we're out exploring and doing new things and seeing new things, that's when you see us really giddy and happy and doing things like that. That's when it feels good to be RVing. When we're here, it's kind of like we're just back to living in our old area, and we're happy to see our family and grandkids, but it's different. So I guess to answer your question, we do enjoy being back on the road. We've been having a lot of fun being back in the RV. It just kind of feels like home again. And do you miss anything about full-time RV life, babe?
This is the first time since we started the full-time RV life that we actually have a home to go back to, and I think
We hope.
I'm looking for, well, I can still mow the lawn.
Even if the house isn't there.
Lawn's gonna be there. But yeah, I mean,
dump stations.
I'm happy with us being located in Florida, but we definitely want to, not go through another year period where we're fixing up a house and not doing anything but that. We want to get out and travel.
Yeah. So I think there was one time on the trip where I said I kind of miss full-time RVing. And I think it was just because it felt simple. There wasn't all that stuff, other things to worry about, like a house and hurricanes and stuff. But no, now I'm kind of like ready to get back home. And I think it has a lot to do with just all this stuff going on, the hurricanes and the weather, and feeling like you want to be there and like help and, be near that family too. So.
And we planned on, when we leave Denver after the baby gets here, we were planning on going back to North Georgia and spending a week looking at leaves and waterfalls and all that stuff,
and meeting Mom and Dad and Eric up there with their camper. Yeah.
And we had reservations and plans, and we've backed out of that whole plan for 2 reasons. And first of all, we just want to get home, and there's probably people to help, and we just want to feel like we need to get home. But the other thing is there's so many people that have been affected by Helene up north,
right around where we were gonna stay. It's surrounded by all that devastation.
We don't feel right going up and vacationing and taking up campsite.
And just being in the way and worrying about roads and what's there and what's not there. And it's just not a priority. You hope the family evacuates. Yeah, we've talked to them about that. They're all doing the best they can. The roads are completely like packed right now with people evacuating. I'll let mom, Patricia Salmon, that's mom, just so you guys know. I can let her chime in if she wants to about that.
They're in a brick house
They're
on
in a
high ground,
they're inland.
about 20 miles inland,
It's really trees, you know, wind and trees is the big thing.
not under mandatory evacuation orders. We would be if we were there. And that's the other thing. If we were there, we would, you know, with living in a mobile home, you know, even though we're 8 miles from shore, we would, you know, we're under a mandatory evacuation,
Yeah,
which we would
we're
have
not.
honored. But the other thing is we probably would have been jumping in the RV and heading to Alabama or, you know, back up into Georgia somewhere to try and hide from
If we could, yeah.
protect the camper.
So everyone out there, just be, you know, safe. If you can get to a safe spot, get to, you know, safe spot. You saw it happen with Helene. It's better safe than sorry. Definitely the coastal areas, please get out of there. Our little Crystal River is just a mess. And if they get another storm surge, it's going to be a mess again. So a lot's going to be going down. We don't regret moving to Florida. I am happy though. Scott was right that I wanted to buy a little house in a Crystal River in the flood zone. And he and our realtor said, no, don't do it. So that was a good decision because it would have been flooded 3 times by now. Yeah, cleanup is going to take a long time because they're still cleaning up from what just happened. And that's kind of scary. Mr. Roboto, dump stations. Oh, do we miss dump stations? I don't know. You probably miss those, don't you, babe?
We're talking about sewage dump.
Yeah, I think dump stations.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the least worry when you're RVing.
Yeah,
You'll find that out one of our
problem.
upcoming videos. Yes, thank you, Cole, because that was on my list. Yeah, the Atlanta Motor Speedway's opened up their campground for
that's cool.
evacuees.
I hadn't heard that.
If you get on RV Lifestyles on Facebook, there's people running lists of places that are opening up for RVers. Because obviously a lot of us live in our RVs, we're traveling, we're in Florida, we're trying to leave Florida. So get on the RV Lifestyles channel. If you're inundated, you can't get online, reach out to us. I will do research for you and help find where places for you to go to. But yes, thank you, Cole, for bringing that up. All right, so another question we had, Mary Williams said, since you have been at your home and now on adventures, do you see traveling fun? I think she says is you see that traveling is still fun or stressful or learning all over again. She says she loves the remodel videos, but misses our travels too. You both smile more on the road. I hope you get to get out more. So I think we kind of already answered that. It's definitely not as stressful as other than worrying about hurricanes at home. It's definitely not as stressful being part-time.
Yeah. Because everything we have isn't in the RV. It's back in Florida where there's a big hurricane coming.
Yeah. No, that's not true. We have us and Gracie.
Yeah.
But all of our eggs are in one basket. We're not towing our everything with us, and we have backup plans and stuff now. So for now, you know, normally it's, hey, Florida's our backup plan right now. Hey, our RV's our backup plan. So it's definitely less stressful having, you know, a home base and not just full-time RVing. Gracie wants to be included.
Somebody mentioned Ryan Hall, y'all. We were gonna.
Oh yeah. Here, you guys. Let me put a link on here. So he's like our go-to online YouTube meteorologist. Weather. Let me put this link down in there for you. So we follow him. Wayne, hey. We follow him because during the storm, after the storm, they had people on the ground everywhere. He's great. He's one of the guys who like warned a bunch of people up north to get ready. And when there's tornadoes, he'll let you know there's a tornado coming in. He's just really on top of it. And they've got people and they do all kinds of volunteer work. They've been flying and trucking in supplies to all these people. So he's our favorite. Yeah, Cole, he's our favorite. So that's a good one if you've got any way to connect to online while you're out and you're traveling, or if you've got a way to get online with your cell. Or
Well, and he said he's gonna be live tomorrow from 12 to 8
yeah,
Eastern time, I think, and then giving people the rundown on the evacuations and the trajectory of the storm, and then he'll be live throughout the storm with all of his storm chasers out there. And the thing that I like about it, especially with the tornadoes, is if there's a circulation and there's a tornado going to hit anywhere, he'll basically get it down to the address of where you need to be
yeah, he'll tell you
evacuating.
this neighborhood get
A
be on alert.
lot more informative than listening to the weather radio.
Oh, poor little Annie. Annie's so traumatized by all these storms. That's mom and dad's little doggy. So good to see you, Wayne. I hope you are well too. Okay, good to know, Lynn. So see, if you get online, like to the Facebook RV lifestyle, if you're RVers, sorry, we have flies in Colorado in our RV, but there's a list going of people who are opening up spaces for RVers. Washington, hey, yay.
We thought about
We won't be going to Washington this trip.
the thought occurred to us
I mean, maybe we
we
should.
could
I don't
call an
know.
audible and just
Go
head
head that
northwest.
way. But yeah, I have to put my dogs on meds. I know it's so sad for them. It's so hard for them. All right, let's find another question. I think we had a couple more questions. If you guys have a question for us, pop it down below in the stream and we'll look at those too. Try to. My eyes are going in 4 different places here. Okay, we already answered. Wanda was asking about how mom and dad are and that we need to get out. So now you know we're not there. We're still in Colorado. Oh, Auntie Lars, she had asked about our tires. I'll let Scott answer that one because we had just got new tires put on the RV and we got some tires put on our truck. She said that she would be stress eating candy like a 7-year-old on Halloween night. I love that. So yeah, and how are we handling it? So I'll let Scott answer the tire question.
Yeah, the truck tires, we put steering tires on our F450, which we had never had steering tires on there before.
We didn't even know that was an option to put different tires on the front and do different tires on the dualies.
Yeah, with a dually, when you hit the grooves going down the highway, the dually will do this swing back and forth, and it kind of scares you. But the steering tires seem to be doing a lot better. We put on, we really price shopped and found the cheapest ones we could with good ratings, and we got Goodyear G647.
Hey, son.
Goodyear G647s.
So that's on the truck. That's the steering tires. But she was asking, I think, about that.
Oh, and then we put
RV tires.
We put 4 new tires on the RV, and we chose to go with Salon ST637.
Yeah, and they've been great. So I hope that answers that question. Hey, Luke. So just so y'all know, Rough and Weathered, that's our son Lucas, who helped us out.
It is?
Yeah, who helped us out a lot this week
guessed.
with our truck problems. That will be in an upcoming video. So that's him.
He's the car loaner guy.
Yeah. Let's see. I think Wayne asked a question. Oh boy, I'm missing a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Moose says hello to Gracie. Hi, Gracie. She's snoring down here. Let me see. I think I saw someone. Um, and then how are we handling the stress? Oh, yeah. I mean, we have like tons of mixed emotions about being away. We feel guilty that we're not there. We feel grateful that we're not there. We feel bad that other people, our neighbor cleared up our entire 2 acres after the last hurricane a couple weeks ago because we had debris all over. We feel bad that mom and dad naturally are dealing with trying to get our house in order, and just in case that would help, and that we're not there for them, you know. So, but we're grateful to be here with our kids, and it's just like all your emotions are kind of all over the place. Is your water tester, Wayne says, is your water tester giving you good results in Colorado? Yeah, that water tester's been fun. Have you guys seen the water testing video? So if you're traveling, or even if you're at home and you're like on well water like us and stuff, this tester is amazing. So it tells you like how many particulates and organic matters are in your water, if it's poor, good, excellent, that sort of thing. Is it drinkable? So we've been testing water as we travel at different RV parks, and also as it comes through our RV. And before we even traveled, we tested our tank to see what our water tank was like, and then we sanitized it because it was really bad. So anyway, yeah, the water tester's been great. We haven't run into any really bad water issues traveling so far.
Do you plan on going to the Tampa, Mr. Roboto? Do you plan on going to the Tampa RV show
Oh,
this winter?
I
Probably.
mean, yeah, I think we will if we can.
But we hear that they're not doing the camping this year.
Yeah, we got a word that they're allowing the camping this year. Has anyone else heard that? So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I know that's not a priority right now, but just something
Which
to make note of.
it's only like an hour and a half from us, so
Yeah, we might just do a day trip
round trip.
like we did last year. Yeah, the water testers are awesome. If you use our link, you get a discount off, 15% off, and you can go back to one of our videos. I don't have the link on me right now, but yeah, I agree, Neil. We just kind of have to wait and see what's going to happen in Tampa. There's still so much work to do from Helene, and it's kind of mind-boggling that another system's coming in, another huge system's coming in right behind that. It even identifies the creatures in the water. Well, it tells you there are creatures and how many creatures, but not exactly what creatures, right? I don't think it tells you what exactly is in the water, does it? Like it'll tell you that there's bacteria or organic compounds, or I don't remember all the things, but anyway, it's been great. It's worked really good.
It doesn't tell you exactly what it is that's bad, but it tells you how much of it there is.
Yeah.
So that's where it's helpful.
Let's see. We had another question about, kind of funny. We got this now. Oh, Christy said, how did you go about finding your home base in Florida? Did you work with a realtor? Did you find it in a marketplace? We are looking for something exactly like what you bought and mostly in the same area. So you might want to hold off for, a month before you make that decision. But sorry, I'm really dry. Very dry in Colorado. We're loving that. And so is Gracie. Are you saying hi? Look, she's saying hi. Look, hi. Do you want to say hi? There she is for everyone who wanted to see her.
Now the weather's great here. It's been
Oh, thanks, Craig, for posting that. There's the link if you want that water tester. Thanks, Craig.
the weather here has been great. It's been the warmest September on record in Denver, from what we understand. So it's been hot.
Records are breaking everywhere.
But it's dry.
It's very dry. It's really nice to go outside and not melt. So as far as, we get a lot of comments, and we even meet people in the area when we're down there that they're looking for a property like we have, where you can have your RV or boat or whatever and a little bit of land. It's hard to come by in certain areas. So we feel really lucky that we have that. But if you do want to know, we stayed at Nature's Coast Landing RV Resort, which we still love, and that's kind of how we fell in love with the area. And then we sort of started looking for our property, and we worked with a realtor who grew up in Crystal River. She knows the area. Like I said, she knows the flood zones. She told me, do not buy this house. It will get flooded. She was correct. Um, and so if you want to reach out to us and email us at info@tillfurthernotice.com, I can send you details for her. But her name's Christy Boards. She works for Remax, and she's been great. She helped mom and dad buy their home. She helped my aunt buy her home, and she helped us find our home. So she's local, she's great, and she's a go-getter. So if and when the storm, when it's all said and done and you still want to look in our area, then we will be sure to give you that info. What else do we have? Are you leaving, Luke? All right, love you.
He's going.
No, we don't regret Florida as a home base. Not, I don't think we will. We'll see. Gracie's doing good. We had a little bit of a scare with her a few nights ago, but she's doing better. She's, 16 years old, so it's getting harder to leave her. She's not doing so great being left without us in the RV. She wants to be with us. When we had Jasper in the RV, she was better at it. We could leave her for a long time, and now she's gotten a lot more clingy. I think, she wants to be with her pack. So are we still thinking of getting a new rig? Yeah, I think that's always on our radar. We love this rig for right now. We're in Colorado for 6 weeks. We're staying at state parks for 2 weeks in a row, and it's nice to have the space. Gracie thinks it's like her home. It's familiar to her, so we're mostly keeping it for Gracie. but we definitely will end up getting something smaller at some point in time. Something that we can run around Florida in and up north in, and get around quicker, a little less expensively in, and a little less to maintain. But we don't know when that will be. I think we'll know when the time is right, and then you guys will know. How do you deal with the goat head, Spurs, and Gracie's boots? We had a tough time out west. Yeah, Colorado's got goat heads too. We've never stayed anywhere with goat heads as bad as that one campground in the last video, though, if you haven't seen that. But yeah, definitely Elf Lord's something smaller for smaller trips. Gracie doesn't wear boots anymore. She's actually got some nerve stuff going on in her feet. And so we just carry her. We probably won't stay there again, even though it was super cheap. But for her little paw's sake.
Sylvain.
You're in the middle of the state.
Middle of the state.
Okay, good. I mean, it looks like the whole state's going to get a pass by. Hopefully you're all are okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even concerned about the St. Johns River. We've watched that. We've stayed there for an entire winter a few years back, and it floods, quite a lot when the storm surges come in off of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And if you look at the weather map, the winds are coming out of the north on the Jacksonville side, and unfortunately probably going to be pushing a lot of storm surge back up in the St. John's. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think most of the state's going to get something out of this storm if it's what they say it is. Let's see. Anything else? You got anything else for us, guys? I know this isn't a very fun, energetic video. We just really wanted to check in with all of you and kind of connect on this more personal level with everything going on. As long as you're to the left of the aisle, should be better. That's what I'm hoping. Carroll's in Lake County. Okay.
Which you got hit hard last time.
Yeah.
You might get a little bit of a break this time up in Lake County.
Yeah, Elf Lord's still cleaning up from the last one. There is, we follow our local towns Facebook pages, and if you look on the news, you'll see. But there is household people's entire households piled up on the streets, and they're opening the like dumps and stuff around the clock. They're trying to clear out debris, knowing that this will be a big problem, but that there's just no way it's going to get cleaned up before this hits. And it's scary because there's literally piles of debris alongside the roads everywhere up and down the coast. So it's probably not going to be great. What breed of dog is? She's an Italian Greyhound. Yes. Yep, you're right, Rod. She's a she's the smallest of the breed. It goes Italian Greyhound, Whippet, and a Greyhound. So she's the Italian, and she's a rescue. I know, Lynn, you're always saying she needs a sibling, huh? I don't know if my heart can take it right now. We'll take care of her for now and see what happens. Mom's fingers are too big for the keyboard. I understand how that goes. All right. So we would love for everyone to, don't worry about us. We thank you for your care and concern. We will update you when we know what's happened. We'll update you to let you know Mom and Dad and Eric and Auntie and everyone's safe that we know there. And we'll try to get some more videos out to you. Like I said, we're waiting on a granddaughter. She's late any moment. Like it could happen right now for all we know. So things could get a little crazy. And then depending on what happens there, we'll be probably picking up and heading back to Florida. Like Scott said, we had more travel adventure plans on the way home that are getting changed and shifted. So we'll keep you apprised of that too. We've got some fun videos coming out as soon as I get them done, and we'll just we'll all do the best we can. And I just love our community. Everyone's so supportive and compassionate and great here. So just keep all that positive love going for everyone. And we'll see what happens after the storm hits, and we'll just all be there for each other. Thank you, Sylvain. Yeah, those saloons are pretty good so far, and they're reasonable. All right, so thank you all for being with us. We'll get back to fun and joyful and silly soon.
And truck repair video
coming. A couple videos out. We're going to have a very big truck diesel awareness video for you all. That if you drive a diesel truck, you need to watch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Everyone send lots of love and prayers and all the good stuff to all these people who were hit in the last storm, who are going to get hit in this storm, and just everyone all over. We need that right now. I know, Mr. Roboto. We try to, but sometimes we can't. Thank you. Thanks for everyone who showed up. 123 people showed up. Wow. I feel like we were really boring too. We didn't do anything fun for you. But thank you all. We love this community. I mean, you're really the reason I keep making videos, because, it doesn't make much money, let me tell you. So you guys are the ones that keep us going. So
it's a not-for-profit.
It's a not-for-profit around here organization, but we love doing it for you guys. So we will do the best we can to get some videos out for you. In the meantime, everyone stay safe. We thank you. We appreciate you. It means more than you know when we see your comments and we get your reach outs and your emails and everything. So we will keep posting, and we'll let you know what's happening. And you guys let us know what's happening, all of you that are down there, okay? All right. Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye. How do you hang up?
Bye-bye.
Okay.